Hello everybody, I'm Moses Angelo at Peace International TV. It is my pleasure and honor to be with you in this wonderful time. You see, it is time of entertainment and English debate, as we have got a special guest. You see, some judges, guys, ready and above. And before we get started, let me just give you time to follow us and give them speech just to introduce themselves to you so that we may start. Okay, let me just start here for this judges guy. How are you, guy?
I'm good.
Welcome at PITV.
Thank you so much. It's been my second time and I'm glad I'm here again.
Yeah, just remind our dear viewers your name.
Oh yeah, just in case you don't know me, I'm Bruno.
Okay.
And I am 20 years old, and it's my second time to be on PITV.
Oh, wow.
I'm so glad to be back.
Wow, thank you very much. Welcome once again.
Thank you so much.
That this lady is your first time in it?
Yeah.
Okay, can you just introduce yourself to our viewers?
Yes, my name is Stila Mikan. I study at Discovery School. I live in Jabe. I'm 17 and I'm glad to be here. So hope you enjoy it.
Wow, thank you very much, Megan.
Welcome.
Welcome at PITV.
Thank you.
Wow, dear viewers, you have already heard that one together with Bruno and Megan. Both are from Discovery School. Wow, now it is time of entertainment. Okay, Bruno, just tell us, what are you doing there at Discovery School?
It's a lot. I've been doing a lot of stuff. Events, writings, and one of the biggest stuff I've been doing is been shooting movies with gorgeous actors right there.
Oh wow!
We've been shooting some movies. I wrote a script. It was about science fiction, and then we had to shoot it in June, which was a really big thing for us as students. It was the first time for us to get to that field of doing movies and stuff. It was a lot of fun, and we are hoping to sum it up this year, and probably this January the trailer will be out, and then people are expecting a lot from it. And then yeah, it's been a lot. I've been doing school events. I am president of the school, so I have school events I prepare, and I've conducted recently one of the best events we've ever had at our school. And it was such a big moment that day. I can't remember, can't imagine. It was so remarkable. So I've been doing a lot of stuff with a lot of students, with a lot of staff members, headmistress, my brothers, and yeah, it's been too much.
Wow, that is very impressive. Yeah. Megan, are you a film actress?
Yes.
So how many films that you've already acted?
From now it's one. Before I just used to act like for a party to show your talents. But now I have been acting one movie.
Is it your own movie or you are in a group?
It's a group.
It's a group.
Yeah, it's a crew. I was directing the movie, by the way, and we had a crew that was that dealt with the other stuff, like, you know, designing costumes for the actors, makeup and wherever. It was a big crew. Like, it was really like a project. Like, it was real. It was too much. And then she was part of the actors. We had almost like 8 actors, and I was inclusive, even though I was directing it. And then yeah, it was like the entire thing took almost like 40 people. Yeah.
Who's the president of your club?
The club.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Where do you act your films?
It's actually it was founded by my friend. It's called Jess Tagagakiza. He sent me this idea of wanting to create a movie company or something, and then I decided we can do it. Then we started, me and him. We started. It's called the Amanga Studios. We've already had the first work done, and we are hoping to shoot another movie soon, even though we haven't finished the other one. And we are sponsored by our headmistress at school. She's been doing a lot of great work with this thing. And she supported us in everything we needed, you know, funds, promotions, and all that stuff. Yeah, well, it's actually two of us. The first time we presented this idea to her, actually, she gave us the idea. We went to her office, and then I had a story. Then we told her we have a story, and we want to present it to the world. Then she was like, oh, it's a good idea, but what do you want to do? How do you want to do it? Like film a movie or something? Then she was like, oh, that's a great idea. You can create a name and a logo and get a company. Then you guys can start making movies or something. And then from that moment and on, she gave us that idea. Then we made that name, the Manga Studios, and then we had a movie club. We made a movie club at school. We started streaming movies, different movies of any kind. And then that also facilitated our work and motivated us to make our own movie. That's when I started getting the power. I wrote the script, I wrote the story, an amazing story, sci-fi. Then, yeah, got some actors, some wonderful actors. Then we shot it, and yeah.
Yeah, Megan. How many ladies are you in that group?
Well, I think like 10. I don't know, I haven't yet counted them, but I think maybe 10.
10 ladies?
Yeah.
How many boys?
Boys, actually I think girls are more, but the girls that acted in the movie, they're not that much. But in the general, boys you can reach 6, but the girls are really many. The girls are really many, except she said the ones that are available on set, the ones that we did the movie with. But the entire club, it's made of a lot of girls. It could reach something like 20 or something. They're really many. Yeah, so except for boys.
Where did you get the inspiration?
So when I was young, I used to see actors like telling their stories, how they started. I was like, maybe if I grown up, I would try it. So when I had that idea at school that they're going to make a movie, I was like, wow, this is an opportunity for me to join the group. So then I joined.
Who's your reference? I mean, your icon in films or in movies?
I can't really say because I like everyone who acts well.
Sure.
I just look at you, how you're performing. That's when I reference myself.
Yeah, maybe different actors act in different ways. So, do you prefer just watching French actors or English actors?
I think English. Yeah, English, because it's more fun and the way this how can I say? I like it. Like.
Okay, have you ever participated in any certain competition?
No, yet, but I think so.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, how do you feel to be in that club?
I feel like I'm a monk because I'm doing something that I like and it's really nice. I like it.
Like we called it Manga Studios because we thought it was behind, the way she said it just made me remember, we got that name from this idea that a change starts from us. It's among us that we can make a change, it can make a difference.
You know, here in our countries, some various films are in Kirundi language.
Yeah.
So, how do you act? In English, in French, in Swahili, or which language that do you prefer?
It's only English.
English only.
The script is written in English, it's acted in English.
But some Burundians don't speak English. Do you think that they will get your message?
Well, this is why the movie is meant for a specific group of people. We have a target audience. Our target audience is those people that speak English. And more to that, people who don't understand English. There is this guy that called me. He heard one of the crew members told him that we are making an English movie. Then he called me and he was like, you have an English movie? Yeah. And he was like, he has this talent of VJ. You know, these video jokers. They can translate a movie in a different language.
Okay.
Then he was like, I'm so interested in this thing. I think I could translate a movie in Kirundi. He was like, really? Can you do it? Then I was like, yeah, I can. Then I was like, okay, I'll think about it. Maybe once the movie is out, I'll call you, give a call, and see what you can do. Maybe if it works out, this guy can really help us. And if you translate the movie, people that don't understand Kirundi might love it even too.
Oh, so Megan, I hope that you are a pupil, isn't it?
Yeah.
So how do you get time just to act in your moves since you are still a pupil? Does not disturb you?
Everything, you have to plan your things.
Okay.
So when I get free time, I try to practice. I have to plan my schedule, how things are going on, how I have to do things. So it's something that I put in my schedule. So it's among my schedule.
Wow, that is very impressive. So behind that, what do you do in your daily life? Maybe something that are very good for you.
From when I don't do the
Yeah, of course.
so I like many things. Like I'm that girl, when I find something interesting, I go on. So sometimes I go in dancing, singing, many things.
Can you just dance for us for a little?
I know, maybe another time.
Anytime. How about singing?
Maybe also another time. Today I'm not good.
She's not.
I didn't.
Okay, Bruno. So behind your talent in the movies, what do you like to do in your daily life?
In my daily life, I like my hobbies. You mean?
But hobbies comprises many different things.
Yeah, I love writing. I haven't published any book yet. I have a draft, but anyway, I have a 200 pages comic book I've been working on. It's been
sure.
Yes, it's been
Wow,
years.
that's very impressive.
Yeah, and it took me a lot of time. I had to balance with school and other side hustles. Then writing this thing has been so hard. But because the story behind it is so awesome, I can't give up on it. I keep getting back at it. I can finish two weeks without seeing it, but then I come back to it, keep writing. And then soon enough, I think one day I'll finish and probably I'll publish it. Yeah.
So when will you get them published?
I'm not sure really. I'm just as long as I finish it.
Your
As long as I
secondary
finish.
studies?
Huh?
Secondary studies? Or you finish on your books?
No, my books. As soon as I finish, I'm not sure when. Maybe I will be done with studies or something. I'll publish them when I'm done. Yeah. And something else I like doing. I love sports.
Sport.
Yeah, I like doing sport.
Which team would you support? An international team?
Chelsea.
Chelsea?
I'm a fan of
From
Chelsea.
England?
Yeah.
Can you just tell us 5 players of Chelsea?
Oh, really? Talking about that, I'm not a fan of football. I'm not a fan of football, even though I love Chelsea. I got to love Chelsea because a few years ago, my favorite color was blue.
Oh, wow.
So that's why I love Chelsea.
Oh.
Right now, I changed my favorite color. It's black and red. So I quit Chelsea.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm not a fan of football. I don't even watch football. Maybe the World Cup. I watched the World Cup and it was fun, but I don't.
No team that you supported?
I support the team that is winning.
Oh my gosh. Megan, how about you? What is your international team?
I too am like him. The one who wins.
Are you
support.
sure?
Yeah.
Any kind of sport, maybe basketball, volleyball?
Okay, I like
Or hockey?
playing basket, but I can't watch it.
Why?
I don't know, I don't like it, but I like also to watch football. But I can't watch.
Wow, that's very impressive. Now you are young generation in this country and you are from Discovery School, an icon school for sure, isn't it?
Yes.
Nowadays, some different young people are talented in different things, but some of them are lazy. They just want exploring on internet, on Facebook, on Instagram, to show up, to show their beautiful pictures on social media, just to gain much more views. So what can you just tell them?
To those people out there that still think they're living in a world of fantasy, it's time to light up because things change and the world is running, time is rushing, and if you're out there and you don't still understand what's your purpose on this planet, then you're just a waste. Their life was wasted on you. I'm sorry, but that's not the way I should say it. But what I'm saying is that if you're out there and you don't have something to do, that you don't feel like you're doing something that's gonna help you somewhere in the future, or it's contributing to your society, that you really should find one.
Exactly.
Find something to do. It can be related to your talents. It can be related to something that you love doing, or maybe somebody else is pursuing you to do it. Don't refuse. The generation of this time, all they have to do is have fun. They think that life is about having fun because it's short. They think all they have to do is enjoy as much as they can before they die, which is wrong. When you enjoy as much as you can, and then all you did, when you died, all we can remember is you had fun, and there's no contribution of you on this planet. That's a waste. You have to make sure. There are three things that make you rich. It's not money. Money is not included. Three things that make you rich. Do you matter in a society? Do you love people? And then, what's your purpose? If you have those two things, then you're rich. Well, one of the famous people, Bob Marley, said, a journalist was asking him, was like, do you have money in your bank account? Are you rich? Are you wealthy? Then Bob Marley was like, what do you mean wealthy? What do you mean rich? Then the journalist was like, I mean money, you know, in your bank account or something. Then Bob Marley was like, that's not that kind of richness I'm talking about. I know. Kind of richness I'm talking about is my life, my contribution to my society. That's what I mean richness. And if you have that, you are rich.
So, you leave a legacy.
Yeah. So you should stop living in a world of fantasy, thinking that things just do themselves, or maybe you're relying to your parents so much. You think after school, all you have to do is go to your dad, give you some money, or maybe go drive these cars. That's not all your stuff. You have to find something to do. You have to earn your place on this planet. And earning your place, it takes a cost. It's not for free. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, dear viewers of PI TV, you can see that we are together with the hottest guys. You see that they have some burning ideas to show the world. Some people, especially young people, yeah, it is our pleasure to continue, and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel, PI TV, Peace International TV. Okay, let's come back to Megan. It is a freestyle question. Okay. Are you in love?
Okay, interesting question. Yes.
Since when?
I'm gonna say last year.
Last year. So how do you feel? How do you see your relationship with your?
My opinion, yeah, okay, it's nice.
It is nice.
But not because I'm in a relationship that you have also. Yeah, it's all according to yourself. You have to find the right person. Like, so you have to find the right person that you can spend. I'm not saying about marriage, but even though we're not old enough, we have to focus.
Wow, very impressive. Bruno.
That's true, that's very true.
How about you, guy?
Me, no, I've been having such kind of relationships and stuff, and then I took a break off of it. I need to focus mostly on my life and stuff. And this is why I have less time for that kind of stuff. Maybe they will come. Maybe my 30s or 25 years. Right now, I have a lot of things to put on the table and finish up, and this is where I'm like, no, that's not my stuff.
Okay, Megan. Which legacy that you want to leave the world?
So I can say, go on, stand up, show what you're able to do. Don't be lazy, because life goes on. Even though you have met with some problems, just go on. Don't give up, because now time if you give up, people will walk on you, and that's not what you want. So go on, stand up.
Oh wow! And before we conclude our today's English debate, Mr. Bruno, you have talked much more. And what is your last word to our dear viewers?
My last word is that, first thing first, don't forget to subscribe.
Exactly.
Yeah, on YouTube there's that red button down there, it's written subscribe. Just click on it, it's so easy. And then hit the like button. So what I would like to conclude by is that life is about your purpose, what you are meant to do, and what other people you're doing it to. And make sure you finish something. Make sure you leave a name behind you. You know, soon one day we're all kicking the bucket. And I love the Americans. They have this thing they call a bucket list. Do you have bucket list? Do you have a bucket list?
Maybe not. I don't know.
A bucket list. Everybody should have a bucket list because it gives you the motive of wanting to do things. A bucket list is a list of things you want to do before you die. And a lot of people have put these things first, their goals, the things they love to do, and this is something really good because it gives a contribution to the community because it depends on what you put on that list. Maybe you want to die after you've made the best company in Burundi. That's such kind of a great, you know, a great thing to do. You want to die after you do whatever it can be. Just find that bucket list. Have those things to do. Don't just sit home scrolling on your phones and social media, which is one of the biggest things that are misleading teenagers these days. It can be social media, relationships, or drugs. Most of the boys, all they do right now is when they have something to do, don't have something to do, just get money, go buy some weed and go smoke and have that pleasure. Okay. I always said this. What is most interesting for teenagers of these years is pleasure. They want to please their bodies and their desires, which is what is distracting most of the times. Pleasure is something good, but it is distracting. It can get you off your goals, off your visions, and all you can end up is just you and useless.
You want that they must limit themselves?
Yeah, if you're doing that, you should limit yourself and also find the right time. There's always the right time, the right place, and the right person to do this thing with, or whatever.
Wow.
So, you need to know these three things that make you rich, like I just said before. Richness is not money, it's not wealth, it's not what. It's about having an importance to your society, to your family, to the people you love, having a contribution to the community, having some things you've done that are going to help others, not just you. It's not about ego or being a narcissist. No, it's about being human. When you're human, you have that hurt of loving others, loving to leave a change to the world.
Okay.
So one of those things we are working on them. We ourselves. Like I told you, we have a small movie company we made called the Amanda Studios, and we've been working on a movie, and we're almost releasing it. It's called Vola, by the way, and we have an Instagram page. If anyone wishes to visit, it's fine, and you can get there. We posted some, you know. It doesn't, you know, doing a change in the world doesn't mean you have to do a lot of great stuff. No, you start from the small thing you have. We started from scratch. We didn't even think we would, but we did something great and something that's going to make an impact. And so all I want to say is that find that thing that consumes your time and make sure that thing is worthy consuming your time. Because something that is more precious on this planet than anything else you can ever think is time. Exactly. So the way you use it depends on you and depends on where you want to go. So yeah,
Megan, how many countries have you ever visited?
I think 4.
4?
Yeah.
Which ones?
Should I include my country?
No problem.
Okay. Burundi, Rwanda, Tanzania, and Uganda.
And Uganda?
Yeah.
Do you know Uganda language?
I forgot some.
Maybe one word to know. Greetings. How are you? In Uganda. I love you. How do you reply? The one who's told you, I love you.
It depends if you love him or not. But if you love him, so you can say Nkwagala. Nkwagala.
Is it thank you or
I love you too.
It
means I love you too.
It is very wonderful. Okay, so Megan, just tell us the last words to our dear viewers. Just to click on subscribe notification. After this your first time you have come here.
They have.
Just tell them.
So I hope you like it, even though it's not yet done. Like it and subscribe.
Oh, there is that bell thing on top too. That bell thing, when you click, you get ta-da! Good one, you should click on it too.
Yeah, you should.
Wow. Dear viewers of Fupi ITV, just smash on subscribe and notification to get much more videos in English, in Kirundi, in Kiswahili, and the other languages will be bringing to you. Okay, here we end our today's English debate. I've been together with Bruno from Discovery School and Megan, the beautiful lady, you can see her. Okay, we really thank you for your time. Keep up watching our videos. Bye bye.